What's going on, everybody? I'm Screech. This is Retro Car Collector, and today is going to be another mail day. Alright, so I got another box from Retro Game Treasure. Just came in the mail. You can see here it is still all sealed up. Haven't opened it yet. Haven't even given it the shake. It feels like it's got some stuff in it. It's got some heft to it. So hopefully there's some goodies in here. We're going to open it up, see what it is. Again, if you're not sure what Retro Game Treasure is, it's going to be a monthly service where they're going to send you random games. You can go on their website, take a look, get it set up with the selections you want. I've got NES and Super Nintendo selected in there. Make sure you put in all the games you have already. That way you don't get duplicates. Now, when they send them to you, they're going to add them in there when you get them, so you'll be able to keep that list updated through them. But you're going to also want to make sure you update that list as you go. Now, I just got back from really rad weekend here not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, and I had to go in there and add all the games I got from that little treasure hunt. So if you haven't watched that video, check it out. Its link will be in the description. Go and watch that because that was a really fun weekend. I got to meet a lot of really cool people. Now, let's bust into this one and see what I get in this. So, with shipping, this is $72 to get it to here in rural Alberta. So, that's coming from Florida. We'll see how much each game was worth. See if this was worth it or not. For me, it's worth it because it's fun. So, we're going to open this up and take a look. Right, so here we go. This is always the unnerving part. Now, second camera here, you're going to be able to see it before I see it. You should be able to see the box here. You'll know what's in there way before I do. So we're going to open this up here. All right, that's opened. Get rid of that. Get that out of the way here. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. Drum roll. All right, so I can't see this. Not only is the box blocking it, but I can't see. I have no idea. Oh, so we got some packing stuff there first. Ooh, there's more packing stuff there. I don't want to. So it feels like there's at least one Super Nintendo game. And so same as last month from the feels of it. One Super Nintendo and 3 Nintendo games. You probably see. I'm guessing you can see what the top one is already. I can't. I don't know what this is. So number 1 out of the box is gonna be. Let's look at it. Another Sesame Street one. The first one out of the box. Let's see if we can get that to focus up. Come on, game. There we go. Another Sesame Street one. If you haven't checked out last episode where I got this, check it out. I got Big Bird's Hide and Speak, and now this time I get Big Bird's Sesame Street. Big Birds. This isn't even a Big Bird one. So this time I get Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 with Astro Grover in game 1. A beginning math game. Ooh, and game 2 is Ernie's Magic Shapes. A shape and color matching game. Well, got another Sesame Street. Now this isn't something I would probably pick up when I'm out and about, right? So this is good to have these coming into my collection, but I don't think this is going to be worth much. Unless it's like a super rare Sesame Street game. Probably anything. Alright, so first one out of there is going to be this Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, we're going to call it, I guess. Alright, here we go. Number 2 out of the box. Let's go crazy. Let's go for this one over here, because this is a Super Nintendo game. Alright, so what is this? I tell you to tell me in the comments, but by the time you told me, I would already have seen it. So that's it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Hopefully you can see that. Here we go. What is this? It's going to be... Oh, nice! I had... Look at here. Check this out. It's SimCity. If the camera's not... Come on, camera. So it's SimCity. So number 2 out of the box is Super Nintendo game, and this box is SimCity. Now, this is one that I've been meaning to pick up because I had this as a kid, and I used to love it. This was at a time when Cowboys of Moo Mesa was a thing on TV here. It probably wasn't even the same time, but I remember Cowboys and Moo Mesa being a thing. We'll put a little clip in here so you know what cartoon I'm talking about. And I remember loving that show. And I can remember building SimCity cities on the Super Nintendo and making them like Port Moo and stuff like that because I was so into that idea of these, you know, human anamorphic cows in their Western life, right? This one made the box worth it for me. Probably not price wise, but I have been thinking about getting this and just haven't picked it up. So this is super exciting. It's also got a rental sticker on there. It just says there's no information about it. It just says warning it's rental. So SimCity, Super Nintendo game, this one, and I'm really, really, really excited about this one. I am so stoked to put this in and play it. Over the moon. That was awesome to get SimCity out of that. I'm really happy with that. All right, so number 3 out of the box is gonna be. Whoa, I have no idea what it is gonna be here. Goodness, what do we got? Another. Oh, Shadowgate. I've been looking at this one too. Oh, I'm excited to try this one. This one might actually. This is on my list, I think. Oh, this is really exciting. Oh, I am so excited to check out Shadowgate. And you can always tell on the back of these. I don't know if you know this or not. If you're watching, you probably do already. But you can tell on the Nintendo games. I'm not sure about the Super Nintendo games because I just started collecting those. But you can tell on the back. So see this gold sticker? It means it's got a battery inside of it. If they have the gray sticker on the back, there's no battery, so there's no save state. But you can tell right away. You look at the gold sticker on the back of this. So this is going to have a save state in it, so it's going to have a battery in it. So I'll be able to save stuff in this game. I don't know what this game was really about. I know I've watched some videos on it, and it was definitely one on my list. I was like, oh, that one looks good. But off the top of my head, I'm not sure. So number 3 is going to be Shadowgate. Ooh, that's exciting. I feel like this is a good box. I'm liking this. It's probably not worth it financially because I'm sure I'm paying more for games than they're worth. But you know what? I was at Really Rad Weekend. I was buying games for $3 there. So I'm fine with paying a little bit more here and there, especially if it's a fun little adventure because I just love all the little adventures behind all this stuff. So you're looking at it. You know what it is already. What's it going to be? Ooh, NES game number 3 out of the box. Game 4 out of the box total is going to be... Ooh, Star Soldier. For some reason, I think this one might be cool too. I think I've seen something about this one too. So I have no knowledge on this one. You can look on this one and see. So I'm talking about. So that's a gray background there. Or that gray backing on it. So that means this one doesn't have save state or anything like that. So this one's probably like a platformer or maybe it's a shmup, I'm guessing, or something like that. Those are the games I got out of this month. Nothing else in there. Again, I love the box. I don't know if you have watched last month's video. Last month's video, there was some staining on the box. There's no staining on this box. This box looks really good. Nice and clean. I do wish they hadn't put their the sticker on it at the post office, but they did. They're cool looking little boxes. I might give them to my nephew so he has some of them to play with because they're cool little treasure boxes. This one for sure will probably go to him just because it doesn't have that staining on it. And that staining last time was almost like a shampoo or something. So yeah, that's going to be the games that came out of the box. I have no idea what any of them are worth. I'm super stoked about 2 of them. SimCity, that one tugs at my heartstrings. I'm excited to check that one out. So, yeah. I'll clean them up and we'll throw them in the system and we'll take a look at what they're worth. So first one out of the box we pulled was Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. Now it looks like it's got 2 different games to it. And it's a Sesame Street learning game. Nothing crazy. Again, probably good for a kid that is learning something like counting or, you know, shapes, stuff like that. Still in those learning ages. Nothing wrong with it. I have it now, so I don't got to find it in the wild. and it's off the list. So there we go. And this is about an $8 game. So we didn't do too awful hot on that one. Second one out of the box was a Super Nintendo game, and I was really excited for this one. Just capturing a little bit of footage for this after I got it cleaned was awesome. It took me right back. I can't wait to play more of this one. I'm really excited for this, which makes it being only a $16 game not the worst thing. Now, this is the highest price game that I pulled out of that box. And again, all these numbers are in Canadian dollars, so they'll be a little different for Americans, stuff like that. But SimCity's a sweet game, and $16 game, apparently. So number 3 I pulled out of the box was Shadowgate. Now, this is a $12 game Canadian, and it's like a D&D style looking game. It looks cool. I'm excited to play more of it. I checked my list. It was 100% on my list for a game I was looking for. And yeah, that'll probably be later on. We'll look at this one a little more in depth. But Shadowgate, $12 game, pull it out of the box, and one I was looking for. So that's awesome. That's off the list. Last one out of the box was Star Soldier. Now, this is also a $12 game Canadian, and it's kind of a shoot 'em up, little spaceship. It's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. It was like a one-hit kill, and it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to play more of it and check out some more of it. All in, we were about $48 Canadian, which leaves about $24 that I'm gonna chalk up to the service, because someone found these games, someone took them to a business, they pulled them out for me, made sure I didn't have duplicates, put them in a box, and shipped them all the way here. For $24 for a service like that, I'm okay with that. You might not be. You might say, oh, that's way too much for these games. But again, it's so nice to have these coming in, because we get to have this really fun interaction here for a video where you get to see me pull these games out, and I enjoy that. I was kind of feeling blah most of the day today, and I got home with this box and got to open it up, and it lifted my spirits a little bit to get, pull these games out, have a little bit of fun. And I got to check them out and play them a bit. And with a game like SimCity in there that I have these memories of, that was a really nice moment. I really enjoyed that one. I'm sure you could tell from the video. So, $24, yeah, I'd pay that for this.